Ukraine's production volumes of long-range FP1 drones have become equal to those of Russia's Shaheds. This is the conclusion reached by Defense Express after analyzing the relevant figures. As experts noted, a recent Associated Press story reported that the Ukrainian long-range drone FP1 is produced at a rate of 3,000 units per month, and the production volume of Shaheds in the Russian Federation, according to intelligence data, is about 100 units per day. In addition, experts noted the FP1 is not the only Ukrainian long-range drone. They also compared the price of the Ukrainian and Russian long-range attack drones. If the Ukrainian one, according to the AP story, costs $55,000 per unit, then the purchase price of one Russian Shahed at the 2023 level is $193,000. Although it is noted, since then it could have either decreased due to the simplification of certain components or increased due to the use of significantly more expensive 8 and 12 element CRPA satellite navigation modules of the Kometa-M type. Thus, as of now, the production of only FP1, according to the manufacturer's statements, is in contact with Russian ones, but at an obviously significantly lower cost of the drone itself. And the answer to the question of how it was possible to achieve a lower cost in FP1 can be found in the photo from the factory. In particular, pay attention to the completely different technologies for producing drones. Defense Express writes, according to analysts, the FP1's power structure is plywood. These elements are milled on a CNC laser machine, and the skin is attached to this skeleton, which has joints on grooves and ties. Experts note that this is a very cheap and mass solution. For many reusable aircraft, this could be a rather controversial decision. But for the kamikaze drone, which must make a single flight in its life, which must end with it simply crashing into a target and exploding, this is not only enough, it is right, because its production must be simple, fast and cheap, with the understanding that this is a disposable product, the article says. Meanwhile, analysts note that the production technology of the Shahed is different, which is connected with its roots in the German DAR of the 1980s, when production technologies were different. This is the gluing of carbon material with its baking in an autoclave, and as structural elements, full-fledged spars and ribs. Also, the Shahed 136 and its Russian derivatives, the Geranium-2 and Harpier-1, are larger. Therefore, all production costs, along with other technology, will be more expensive. For example, the Shahed requires a larger engine, and it has a 4-cylinder, while the FP1 has a 2-cylinder, that is, cheaper. The article notes, in addition, Defense Express noted that the FP1 carries a fairly powerful warhead. The story spoke of 60 kilograms, although during the presentation, they talked about the maximum payload weight of up to 120 kilograms, the experts say. Obviously, a more powerful warhead can be installed at the cost of reducing the range. The latter, by the way, is declared at a level of up to 1,600 kilometers in FP1.
An Alaska man might have walked away as the biggest winner of last week's high-stakes summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin in Anchorage. He rode off with a new motorcycle, courtesy of the Russian government. According to Associated Press, Putin's delegation gifted Mark Warren, a retired fire inspector for the municipality of Anchorage, a Ural gear-up motorcycle with a sidecar, 1 week after a television cruise interview with Warren went viral in Russia. The motorcycle company, founded in 1941 in western Siberia, now assembles its bikes in Petropavlovsk, Kazakhstan, and distributes them through a team based in Woodinville, Washington. Warren already owned one Ural motorcycle, purchased from a neighbor. He was out running errands on it a week before the summit when a Russian television crew saw him and asked for an interview. Warren told the crew about his difficulty obtaining parts for the bike because of supply and demand issues. On August 13, 2 days before the Trump-Putin summit to discuss the war in Ukraine, Warren received a call from the Russian journalist, who told him, "They've decided to give you a bike." Warren said a document he received indicated the gift was arranged through the Russian embassy in the US, which did not immediately return a message Tuesday. Warren said he initially thought it might be a scam. But after Putin and Trump departed Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson following their 3-hour summit last Friday, he got another call informing him the bike was at the base. He was directed to go to an Anchorage hotel the next day for the handoff. He went with his wife, and there in the parking lot, along with 6 men he assumed to be Russians, was the olive green motorcycle, valued at $22,000. 2 reporters and someone from the consulate jumped on the bike with him, and he drove slowly around the parking lot while a cameraman ran alongside and filmed it.
Just when the starter,
Show it again.
the starter went out, and so I looked it up, and the
Sir.
good luck to you. What's that?
Say that this is a personal gift from the President of the Russian Federation
Very good.
to you. What do you think? What do you think?
Wow.
It's brand new.
I like my other machine as well, but this obviously is a lot better. It's newer, it's more precise, it's better handling, it's a nicer machine, you know?
I showed my neighbors because the paperwork hasn't came in yet for me to legally drive it on the road, so I took it from the hotel, put it on my trailer.
Допустим, мы это уже без них там сделаем, это же, я так понимаю, санкционное.
Мы отдали мотоцикл, который у нас подлежал к Москве. То есть у нас водитель, получилось, в ночь не спал, ехал, привез мотоцикл, его сразу же забрали. Мы сразу как бы его отгрузили. Ну вот для нас было приятным удивлением, что он оказался в Аляске. Вообще об этом даже и не думали.
Значит, собрали. Мы на самом деле, у нас же вот матовый металлоэффектная окраска, да. Это лак на самом деле, там 7 слоев, это не просто взяли и покрасили, то есть это достаточно сложная технология.
Old school, старая школа, что очень популярно в Штатах, это отсутствие пластика и композитов. Мотоцикл металлический, настоящий, железный и отвинтажен, но при этом мотоцикл был максимально отмодернизирован.
Всегда помогает. Уникальная возможность продемонстрировать, насколько действительно близки нашей культуры. Человек, который увлекается нашей техникой, по-настоящему любит ее. И тут же, с другой стороны, наше желание помочь ему подчеркнуть этот интерес и близость наших двух народов, которые здесь на самом деле совсем недалеко.
Вы мне рассказываете, где улицы поехал. Мы бежим с Улиной. Пробивает адрес.